Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So, today the plan is to capture a few slaves here for the quest of handing them over to Rolf to prove ourselves. Because for whatever reason he wants us to prove ourselves. So let's do that. Also, this might be the siege we might have to do looking at that town actually. There it is, large Skellmar camp, location defended. I think I found the place we're supposed to siege later. But for now, let's capture some people. Now the reason we're going after Skellmar rather than some just easier people is there was a captured person already that was begging us to capture the Skellmar instead and not get the people of Edoran involved, and I figured, well, these guys were here, they're easier to not... They're maybe not easier to capture, but they are easier to get to, so I would get them instead. So let's get right to it. And last time we figured out just how much damage all this here could actually do. So this might be relatively easy. So, let's see here. Yeah, we'll start with this. Because then I can run in with Gabine and then capture someone with, like, say, Magic or a Theham. So, gonna run up. Actually, if I go, like, right here, I wonder. Can I hit all four of them? I cannot. Okay. Well, just hitting these three then. Gonna recoil shot them. Just get that little bit of extra rage. They're all down. And I can hit the entire group with suppressive fire. Well, one survived, and that was my goal. Hallelujah. He can survive. Ending turn. He's not going anytime soon. So we'll do some damage over here. That entire squad was wiped out just by one archer, by the way. Alright, Ludian. Let's have some fun here, buddy. Bandit focus. Throw your axe. Rampage. He's down. Throw your axe. Go at the Drengar up front. Hunt strike. Throw your axe. We're actually gonna run right here. Throw your axe. Now if someone can taunt this Scald, I can actually just capture them and we're golden. So we're gonna have you get out of the way now. And end your turn. Assuming you're going to go at Manel there. Which for the most part is fine. Einharjar over here wants to go, so we actually do have to do something about that. I'm going to galvanize just to get my point. And then I'm going to taunt him. Just so I count as in combat without doing damage to him. Then Magic can come up and capture him. There's one. Now let's hit the Drengar. Reloading. Hit the Drengar again. They're almost down, so I have two targets over here. I didn't notice there was a archer. I kind of forgot about that. That's what I get. Okay, that kind of hurt. Okay, Sabertooth goes next. Can they even get out? They can. Alright. So Jizzliz can actually do a considerable amount of damage here, taking that Sabertooth out. So we'll do that. Bye, kitty. See you later. Then we can dash through these two. Nearly taking them out. And Wrath, since we're not engaged. Run off to the side and end her turn. Next is this guy that's almost down. So, what we're actually going to do is Crippling Blow on first Poison Throwing Knife. And then we throw a dagger. And then we get the attack of opportunity. We're going to take him out, and then we throw a knife at this guy. Thought that would actually do a little bit more, but that's fine. And actually what we can do to just take him out, because he's just an axe guy. Oh, that's actually really gonna hurt. Is we can poison this lot here. And then because we poisoned him, we throw the dagger. Alright, ending Hackert's turn. Who scroll up top wants to go? Right here. We can do that with, like... Actually, you know what? We'll take him with Julin. Destabilizing Strike, get rid of his guard. Attack of Opportunity. Gonna Eternal Glory Strike on him. And end turn. When he attacks us, we get an attack of opportunity. He hit us for a whole 7. Drengar is about to go. They really don't do too much, so I'm not too afraid here. Weldekrem has taunt, yeah? So I can set myself up. So we're going to go over here. We're going to Urkashet the Drengar, shield bashing this Scald. There's Galvanization. He goes down. I only need 2 captured. And what we're going to do is taunt the Drengar. That way we count as in combat and I can capture him. Huskarl over here is going to go. So what we're going to do is Legat. You're going to go and grab the Rusty Hatchet. You're going to throw the Rusty Hatchet. That takes out his armor. I don't think he's not supposed to have armor. He keeps his guard no matter what, gotcha. But one shot, he's down. Oh, I wasn't far enough away, gotcha. Who scroll down here? So that can be Helena, or Helera, because Pernicious Engagement, Fragility. Weakening Blow, he doesn't do as much damage. And then Attack of Opportunity when he attacks us. Right across the face, bend that helmet right in. Sabertooth about to go. So what we're going to do here is Slice and Dice Sabertooth 1. We're not letting them flee, because I haven't captured a second one. Rampage Kitty 2. Ending Lodre's turn. The Drengar that I want to capture is about to go. So how we're going to do this is... Lydric. No. Taurus. You can go and capture him. I have a 77% chance. We got him. I am going to battlecry everyone here so they get extra damage. I'm going to ovation everyone here so they get extra movement, ending his turn. And then this Einharjar goes next. So what I'm thinking is Manel can finally do something. Or Lydric runs in. I wonder if we can also hit this elf here if we stand here. I don't think we're in range, though. I go down by 1, then we don't hit the Einharjar, which is what I want to hit. So by Einharjar. Final blow on Ulfir. Run up, get Einharjar. With Wrath. Six left. Grenos take out Scold. I'm not going to use aimed shot with the 5 points I have. Pumbaa. Let's take out another Scold. Then cozy up next to the Ulfark here. However, Inquisitor. Axe throw. Hound. Ending your turn once we cozy up next to Pumbaa. Hammy, if you would, take out Einharjar. Actually, let's run all the way down to the Ulfark. And do it again. Ending your turn, Hammy. Your tail goes on. Ham, if you would stab the Ulfir in the back. Don't even need to do any extra stuff there. And finally, you know what, honey? You can start us off. Go at the Einharjar. And I think that's all we need. I was planning on doing Scruffy and then Signong, but we didn't need it. Taking all the loot. Repairing. Got a few level up, so Helera is now level 12. I'm just going to take the class specialization with her. The funny thing here is, like, I realistically don't really need any of this stuff. Temperance could be good, considering she's supposed to be a tank, but I think I'm just going to take Valorous Duel just to get more Valor points. And then the Inquisitor Aurea leveled up. We're taking Strength on her as well. And I really don't want Deafening Roar, so I'm going to take the class specialization. Now, she does not have Armor Breaker. For whatever reason, I took Cruelty. So I'm going to take Armor Breaker, so I do damage to armor, which really goes with the mace that she has, if I'm being honest. So I just deal that much more damage. Gonna grab this stuff here quick, and then back to where we were. Now, I can't really do anything to this house, can I? They still want that key, which I don't have. Let's go around. I'm not gonna try to fight you guys, but if you want the fight, I will take you out. Hey, you wanted to.
Where are my slaves? I won't follow Sigurd just because he asked me to. I want proof.
You wanted 2 slaves. Now you just wanted any 2 slaves. I'll do you one better. There's one. And both of them are Skellmar. Now, here's the thing. I would be interested in getting, like, the Einharjar and stuff, but I think this is actually just the tree they get. So this unit's damage and critical hit increase in proportion to their missing health. The damage taken in critical hit suffered by this unit decrease in proportion to their missing health. And then gains 1 rage anytime any unit takes bleeding damage. I'm not too impressed by that. And then Drengar here has the same thing. So I'm not impressed by the Skellmar tree at all. Like, why do they not get the same tree I have? Why do they not get the same tree, like, say, Gabini has, in addition to having that Skellmar stuff? Because that was a problem I had with having some of the bandits when they, like, converted to my side. This was the only stuff they got, making them utterly useless. So it makes me want to try to recruit someone from a different faction, but at the same time, just looking at this makes me go, no, you're worthless. Why would I recruit you? Now, the one thing I will say is before I started playing, I looked at some videos for, like, recruiting other people from other factions, and there used to be a huge tree for them. And it looks like they might have taken that away and just have this now, or, you know, maybe I'm just recruiting from the wrong factions, and maybe those ones are still there. But I think they way overcompensated in one of the patches, from what I've seen. Because, like, even the bandits used to have access to their own trees, and, like, still get Valorous Duel and things like that, I think. So, I don't know.
That will do. Where's the other slave, mercenaries? Sigurd promised us 2.
Yeah, well, you didn't let me hand over 2 at once, so here you go.
That will do. High-quality slaves, mercenaries. Sigurd wasn't lying about your worth.
Yeah, they're Skellmar after all.
You can consider your part of the pact complete. Sigurd will have our support. With allies like you, he can't fail.
Now, I'm curious, what is the drinking horn that you just gave me? If I can find it in all the junk I have. These jewels of Skellmar craftsmanship are made from wild cattle native to the world's edge. Bonus adds 1 beer to the campfire at each rest, and it is a backpack accessory. So that is a bonus, considering, like, I have some junky backpack accessories that I just don't care about, like the punch here on Ludian. Or, like, Minel here doesn't even have anything. So that's actually kind of useful, considering I get a beer over nothing, and if nothing else, I can just sell the beer. So I guess you're going to be joining me, and you consider me better than you? Cool. Now, what do you have to say? Tattoo art.
All right, warriors, so you want to look like real Skellmar. Intimidation is all part of the fight.
So not only can I do the ghost hunt tattoos, or the, like, tracker tattoos, I can have your tattoos now too.
Have a
Cool.
seat on the stool. You won't feel a thing. I'm even better with a needle than I am with an axe.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll get a tattoo from you. So Gabini and Aldous have tattoos. I think Weldacram does too. But let's get magic one. Gotta pick one that we can see. Blue would be preferable here. Because I think that stands out most on him. or makes most sense on him. Maybe there's a darker blue, though? No, it doesn't really look like it. Some of these are actually pretty cool, though. More of a selection than I thought. I think I'm gonna go with this one on him just because, or wait, yeah, this one, because his name is Magic. It kind of makes me think of magic when I look at it. Let's go with it.
Not to scratch at your scabs, it'll smear the ink. Who's next?
Sure, we'll get a second one. Although that's a little odd when it does that. I'm not sure why it does that. Ludian, you can get one too. I forgot he was so old, if I'm being honest. Old crazy berserker, huh? Yeah, we'll go with that. All right.
Not to scratch at your scabs, it'll smear the ink. Who's next?
I'll leave it at that. All right. So he's going to join us. We have a quest for Aaron there too.
You can consider your part of the pact complete. Sigurd will have our support.
You know,
With
this
allies like you, he can't fail.
this was part of the tracker's paint, not a tattoo. That's interesting.
Sigurd is our Jarl again? Then the clan will give him what he needs. What does he want?
5 military manpower, or increase security in camp by 10%. Skellmar enemies have 5% less health. Strength and dexterity if the day watch and night watch are activated. I'm not sure what the night or day watch is. Oh, I see. Okay. So I need a different thing. Oh, I see. Minus 5% health, strength, and dexterity if day and night watch are activated. So I need to get another watch here if I want to minus their strength and everything. So for now, we'll just go with the military manpower. And then I guess next is just the Skellmar camp. He also has something to say.
Thank you for sparing the people of Edoran. I really thought you'd abandoned all of your morals.
Nope.
You have my respect. At least a little bit. Buy my freedom, and you'll also have my weapons.
Oh. And he's a legionary. So I guess I'll figure out about what I was talking about earlier. He only costs 75 coins, so. So since he's sword and board, he goes up here. And then even though he's a legionary, he gets the same tree I have access to. So what's this? Like, why doesn't he get anything unique? That's a little disappointing. That being said, I do have some unique weapons and stuff that we can throw on him, like Rampart here. I don't really have any good armor, but the next time I get to a blacksmith, I can make him something better. The problem with going Swordmaster is I can only use it after multiple attacks, which means I can't bounce it off right away, which makes me want to go either fighter or duelist with him. Unless, and this is a big unless, and it's the thing here that I'm seeing that I really don't like, is it only does 15 damage. So like final blow damage, I suppose. It's the area 2 times. And it has all these stipulations attached to it, and then it uses 2 Valor points, which is a big cost. So I might just go Duelist as is, because that's a really good skill. And he's not taking any bonuses I have from the camp yet. So
Such efficiency, mercenaries. You have a most exotic way of fighting.
You say that. I just find it normal.
We haven't saved the whole clan yet. But there are enough of us that my men can support you in combat.
Call of the Brave, okay.
Don't hesitate to call on them at any time. It's their duty to obey their Jarl.
If you say so.
Let's keep going. We're nearly there.
And where do we have to go from here? I'm assuming now I have to go to the stables. And then take care of the fortified house and the lighthouse before we go to the Skellmar camp. I wanted to go to the camp, though, here. So I could look at things. Because now you should be getting some bonuses. Okay, that 12 is with the fortitude and the loot. Gotcha. It just wasn't showing that on this page here. So we need to up the willpower to at least 15. Then career plans and some movement. 14 is usually good enough, I think. Then getting some more strength, because he's definitely going to need that. I might take another movement double if that pops up. I have a legendary weapon. That's a sword on this. So that is glory. Although it's not that great. So do I really don't want to use the Ulfark's Ulfabrit just because I'm a little leery on how to use it. However, I think we'll try it out just because this is such a low level, and I would have to pay a lot to get it upgraded. So that means, do I want to have him be a fighter, or do I want him to be a duelist? Either way. So I can get +6 strength, -17 constitution. Destabilizing strike would get rid of any guard, would be the big thing here. Also with Legat, I am not impressed with this crossbow at all. So we're going to be switching back to the Acadian steel crossbow. But where is it? Oh, that's a heavy helmet. So here's this, which I'm a little leery of using. It's a critical hit, which he has a 7% chance of doing. He can use that attack again. But if he applied vulnerability, which was the shields thing that it could get paired with, which I don't have the shield anymore because I've been selling those, he could get a guaranteed critical hit. So if someone else might be able to apply vulnerability, he can kind of do that. That's the thing. Also, if I go fighter, I can have the helmet for a headbutt, which honestly I should maybe be using on Helera or Julian. 432. Yeah, we'll try it on her. So, but the final blow riposte is kind of nice, which means medium. Yeah, we'll go duelist. Then, because he's duelist, valorous duel. Because he hopefully won't be taking too many hits. Then, as long as he's engaged, he has brutality. I think that is going to be better, especially with this sword or anything else I might get him. That way he does plus 30% damage. Master Opportunist, because he is a duelist. That way his attacks of opportunity deal more damage. He takes less from incoming ones. Defensive riposte. I'm a little leery of using that. So I'll go intervention just in case I can get that extra attack off. I have someone with exhort, so let's do class specialization. Getting him counterattack, so the first time he engages during the turn, he gains a riposte and a fury. Actually, wait. Yeah, we'll do that. And then his armor is going to be this layered armor I have laying around. Just for now, giving him more critical hit and more willpower. Just because it literally is what I have. I don't think I have better for him. And since we want strength on him, I'm going to do blacksmith just because I can really pump that quickly. And there's nothing really I can put on him for belt items that help. So I guess whetstone case is just in case he attacks from behind. And let's go, because I think that's just normal Skellmar that I don't really care about fighting. However, I have been curious about this. This is a...
These slaves are mine. Get out of my way.
Oh, it's a slave trader. Yeah, we'll still attack you. I thought this might be, supply caravan, but not. You have intercepted a prisoner convoy. During this encounter, you can earn military manpower for each prisoner you free. Free the prisoners quickly before your enemies kill them. Oh, I can do that. So there's 6 prisoners here, each with 1 health. Hey, Aldous. Hey, Aldous. Where are you, buddy? I got some good plans for this fight. Oh, so they set him free right here, and then they're gonna just get rid of him, I see. Seriously, where is Aldous? Oh. It's like a second group of people over there. I don't understand why, but... Reynolds can come over here and take people out, maybe. I don't really feel like using this selection over here. And maybe, like I said, maybe Grenos can use that. Yeah. Okay, Grenos actually can take out these Elfirs. So that's 1 down. And then we'll Narcissus on you. The crit took them down. No crossbows on this side. We'll end your turn. Ulfark down here. So he's going to hit Manel. Unless we have Legat take care of that. Okay. So shot 1. He's poisoned. We reload. Shot 2. He's almost down. We crit. We reload. He's down because of all the procs. You know what? I am going to use... Reload. Hoping to get one of the Kit Kats. And we get another shot, so hitting one of the Kit Kats. There we go. Ending Legat's turn. Next is the Ulfark I wanted to take out. But I can do this with Aldous. So he's going right here. He's shooting down this line, hitting all 4 of them. I guess not 5, but... Shot 1. It's a lot of damage. We're going to aim, we're going to recoil. See how many I can hit. There's another 4 with the... Sabertooth going down. And 3 more. Got motivated. And I can take out... I wanted to see if I could get that Ulfir right there. But I really should get this Ulfark. So we'll do this. Leaving the Drengar alive. So if I get a crit on this Ulfark, I'm probably going to get him. That's a nope, actually. But they are bleeding. I want to see here. 76 damage plus 34. That actually doesn't take them out. I'm a little surprised on that, but we did take out a good section of them. And we'll see what he does. So guaranteed critical hit. Then he attacks me again. I drop down to willpower. Which is fine. And then he drops. Okay. Because he took the actual damage there. You can't get anywhere, so I don't care. The Einharjar are back there. So, with that being said, I want to try out Clarence. There's a destabilized Skald here. There's one down. I don't think we crit, so we can't reuse Frantic Chain. But what we can do is run up to the Sabertooth, final blow them, and then run up to another Sabertooth and tactical slam them. And he just took out 3 people. I know that fragility was a big portion of that, but he did just take out 3 people on his own. Alright, I'm gonna have to deal with these 3 people, I think. But we'll see what I can do. Maybe I can make them run away if I do enough damage up here. So, Lydric. Let's go here. Let's knock the Drengar and the Skald back. Skald goes away. Final blow on Drengar, aptly named. They want to run away. I'm going to let them. We didn't take any fatalities anywhere. So that means extra manpower. Let's see how much that actually gets us. 24. So there were 6 slaves. So each one means 4 manpower? Okay. Plus some construction materials, some rations. I mean, really not too much there. But good to know. Pumbaa leveled up. He's level 11 now. Next level, he gets his big thing. Either tamed plus carrying capacity or adjacent enemies have him mobile. And I could do some very big shenanigans with that. Just pumping strength there. Oh, he's level 12 now. He really got armored up. Repairing. Healing. Continuing. I'm going to check out the stables, see what they have to say about all this.
Ah, wonderful. You've brought the traitor Sigurd back to us. Wait, why isn't he tied up?
Because he has words to say to you.
Idiots! You've let yourselves be taken in. This dog will betray you like he betrayed his own people.
Did he really betray them? You kind of left a lot out there. So sorry, but you left out a good amount of the story. A very good amount that could have swayed decisions very early on. Alrighty. 36 versus 24. This is the reinforcements you needed. Let's make sure people are placed correctly. Otherwise, things are going to be very, very bad for me. So, Lydric runs in, he takes out, like, these 4. Okay, that's good. Grenos takes out that elf here. I'm just trying to see how the flow of this battle is going to go. If I have Jizliz run, she can't even get to where I want her to go. If I have her placed anywhere. If I had her here, she could run up and do a bunch of damage realistically right here, then run up and hit this Ulfark. Might do that. Ludian can do a bunch of damage in there, same with Clements, and realistically a lot of them. I don't need too much else there. I don't know why you guys are here. And we'll go with that. Okay. So that Ulfark goes first. Wait, the one other thing I need to check is... where is... Aldous? Oh, he's back there, and so is Claresta. So Aldous, he is like... fire support on roids. So, like, I need to know his position at all times. Because a single well-placed shot from him turns the entire tide of the battle. Jizliz. Let's go. Hit 1. Then take out a Scald, or 2 Scalds. This Squirrel might also go down. If I go right here... I go right here and then run through, I hurt all 3 of these people. The guy who was about to go got crit down. I'm good with that. Let's move you out of the way. Next up, Einharjar. Next to our big group wants to go. I'm just trying to see how I'm going to move to them. Like... yeah, I'm going to have to tie him up with Helera. Which is fine. What I might want to do, though... I don't think I'm going to do enough damage. I was thinking maybe taking out the Sabretooth first, and then moving to the Einharjar, but that's not going to be a thing. So taking out the armor, and then weakening him. Then, he might come into the middle here after disengaging, which is going to take him out. He tried. He failed. It wasn't smart. He should have just stayed in and then attacked, and that would have done some damage. Alright, fire support. Let's go. Piercing shot. Hits all 4. Scald's almost down. If I move down, I can... well, that's not going to hit the Scald. So aim. And then we hit all 4. Again. Most of them went down. Huskarl lived. Then... oh, I can't actually fire there. That's interesting. So if I... my best bet would be fire, like, right here. I take 2 out as a guarantee. I might take out this Drengar if I crit. Then take out the armors on a bunch of other people. There's my bravery action. Drengar right here has no armor. No armor on the Einharjars, and this Drengar has almost no armor. Cool. Moving to the side so we're out of the way. Einharjar over to the left is about to go. So we're going to have Ludian go on over. Bandit focus, throw axe. Hunt strike, throw axe. And go ahead and rampage. Down they go. Throw your axe. I'm not going to be able to wrath them. However, shenanigans will be had. I was hoping to throw the axe at the Sabertooth, but I ran into the range of the Skald. Alright, Drengar down here, who is not gonna do much. And then the Elfir, who actually might. So, Pumbaa, go say hello to your new friend with the crossbow. And Drengar actually is going to hit Signong, which does tie him up, but we can get him out of combat easily. Attack of opportunity. Because the infectious oil did a little damage. You punched a bear. You happy about that? Okay, Ulfar up here, the hurt one. I have a lot of ways of dealing with them. So what I think I'm going to do is Manel. Piercing throw. This takes care of the Drengar. I thought that would take care of the Drengar. Wrathing. Got our point back. And then take care of the Ulfar. And then we're just going to run up out of the way. Drengar down here. Alright, Captain Clarence. Actually, I have to get in range for this. Frantic Chain. Get into combat with them. Got a critical hit. I can attack again. So this is gonna hurt. Tactical Slam. Taking them out. Bladed Shield does the job. Final Blow. Huskarl. Ending turn. Drengar up top. Wasn't how I envisioned this working, but Lydric, go ahead and take them out. Drengar didn't get knocked back all the way. Actually thought that would take him out. Go ahead and Wrath. Can you make it to the Einharjar? You can. Final Blow them. Thinning their numbers slowly but steadily. Next up, Scald. Throwing a dagger at them. Down they go. Sabertooth. Gets hit by a thrown dagger. Gonna stab the Huskarl. Actually, first we're gonna poison these three. I know that uses Valor Point, but then I throw a dagger, and Sabertooth goes down. Stabbing Huskarl, throwing dagger at him. Ending turn. So he's gonna go. Actually thought Theham would get to him. But Inquisitor can come on down. He has armor. So pound right across the face. Do extra damage because he had armor. We got a crit as well. Now the Ulfark. Axe throw. And then charging through him, taking him out. Ending turn. Alrighty. So Alfir down here by Pumbaa is gonna go. So let's take some time to tidy things up here. Sabretooth. Ricochet. Ending turn. Magic. Thorikel. Shot 1. We crit. We reload. Shot 2. You're down. They want to run. I'm going to let them because, depending upon how this goes, they may join our cause or they might just flee to their little castle where we'll deal with them later. Now this is a shield I was originally thinking of giving to the captain, because it applies vulnerability. That way I get a guaranteed chance to attack again with the sword. And a rare version of the headbutt helmet. So we're going to take it all. Crow Skull. So that's a belt accessory for +2 range. Does anyone really need that? I mean, Legat could use it, I suppose. Now, where is it? There it is. Crow Skull. So just +1 range on him for that. We're gonna repair. Doesn't look like anyone leveled. I still can't take things from here, huh?
Sigurd, you're alive. You came back for us.
I mean, I thought he would.
I knew you would. I never doubted you.
Everything is fine now. We can pick up right where we left off.
And that is...
Prepare yourselves, friends. Once we've rescued the rest of the clan, we'll invade the main camp. This so-called High Jarl's reign is coming to an end.
Do we have anyone else left to save? So...
Sigurd is a good Jarl. His plan may have failed once, but next time, it'll work.
I hope for your sakes it does.
Let me look after these stables. I'll organize everything, so Jarl Sigurd has whatever he needs.
Alright, so what do we get from you? Advanced transport, so movement speed in Ormace increased by 15%. That could actually be really good. Or more military manpower, which, let's be honest, I'm not using. I want the movement speed. That's one of the few cases where I'm not getting the extra manpower. Because right now I get +14 manpower. And like, I'm steadily gaining all the resources.
Aren't they courageous? Better to have 2 loyal warriors than an army of traitors. Am I right, mercenaries?
Oh yeah.
Don't be put off by what that old biddy Thorkel tells you. She'd obey the High Jarl even if he told her to jump in the river. She's a gullible old woman. A fanatic.
I mean, yeah, she didn't tell me half the story.
You've got to trust me. I have no reason to betray you. Our goals are the same. To kill the High Jarl and send the clans back where they came from.
No, so here's the thing. You have to trust me. I want the High Jarl gone. So do you. Our interests align. So I'm gonna kick the High Jarl out. If you screw me, you've seen what I can do. So why is this considered stealing? Why?
Our alliance has borne fruit, mercenaries. I knew I wouldn't regret teaming up with warriors of your skill.
Why am I suddenly trusting you less and less?
It's just that before I can pay you, I need my enemy's treasure. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yes, I do.
We'll have to attack the large camp in the western part of this barony. Thanks to you, and to the members of my clan that we've deftly rallied to our cause, it should be child's play.
I mean, as long as they help as well. Alright, so we need to camp, and then next time, it looks like we're going straight to the Skellmar camp and wiping them out? Question mark? One thing I want to double check here is I have a map for the drumback. Yeah, okay. So I had a few treasure maps, but I don't think any of them are here. So, we do need to camp. As long as he's doing that, I'm fine. I don't think I got anything extra to cook with. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it. Oh, I can make a chef's platter. Just because I got the mushrooms, but I'll save that for later. Yeah. And otherwise, things are fine. It looks like around camp. I want to make sure I pulled out the 100 here, because I'm about to have a big bill. I did. Alright, so I guess we're just resting and going to the Skellmar camp. So I'm actually going to use one of the Hilda lights here, because that's gonna be a big battle, and then see what I can do from there. Oh, it's gonna give me just a flat out beer. Okay, that's how that works. And then, I suppose, we'll also use some of the flag's bonuses. Hackert wants to talk again. I hope Captain Clarence feels like one of us. Maybe I should go talk to him and make him feel welcome, so we can befriend him or integrate him. And befriend him, yeah, get 2 happiness and +1 relationship with him, sure. So for our flag thing, all I really want is the faking innocence. That way the suspicion meter goes down easier. I want respect for the enemy. And we'll still do overflowing motivation. That way I keep the bonuses longer, and experience in combat. I'm going to pull my money out of the tavern, and we'll head over to the combat area. See, as you can see, they don't really care I'm here. I'm currently not wanted, even with the 94, not 900. Although, once I steal something, that will go up. I said there was something over here. Yeah, deserters, okay. And here we are. Just want to explore over here a tad real quick. Is this a fishing spot? No, there's just... Yeah, there is. Okay, I'm like, is there fishing there I can do? Because I obviously need stuff. You know, the fact that she's just fishing there in all that really heavy armor is hilarious to me. Like, you didn't take any of that off. Looks like you could almost break the pier with how heavy some of that armor technically could be. With how rickety it looks. But no. Full gear and everything. Alright. So I'm gonna go, or we're gonna do this battle next time, I think. I'm gonna make a few changes to the gear, particularly Captain Clarence, because we did get a few new things. The 2 I'm thinking. Oh, this is a heavy helmet. My bad. But I can put this on Julin. So she gets a little more armor and guard. And then Helera here. I don't really need the protective overlay, so might as well get her a little bit as well. The other helmets are kind of special. Although I don't really need the 5% damage reflect on Taurus. But the Helm of Legends and then Gabines are kind of worth taking. But Captain Clarence here, I was going to put this Ulfark kite shield on. If I leveled up Rampart, it probably would give more guard and more armor. However, this has the Buckler Strike on it, applying vulnerability. So I guarantee a critical hit for the sword here. That way, you know, I can reuse the attack. And we can go from there. So that'll be it for this time. Next time, starting with another siege, and probably just finishing up Goella, or Goella, and then going to whatever this baronry is. And then there's only the 2 baronries left before probably the Rock Fortress being the last one, I'm assuming, is how it's going to work out. So, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, have a good one.